Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and this is just an eye primer. Okay. Okay, perfect. So now going into the Naked 3 palette, which I absolutely love. This is what it looks like. Let me open it up and show you guys. If you don't have this palette, get it. It's so, so good. I love this palette. So going into this fluffy brush here, so this is the brush that came in the Naked 2 palette. I'm going to go into the color Nooner, and Nooner is this color right here. And I'm going to go into that color, and I'm just going to make that my transition color. So it's going to go all over my crease and then up into my brow bone. I'm just going to blend it up. So once you're happy with how far that's blended out, I know it looks a little crazy right now, but we're gonna blend some more. What you're gonna do is you're gonna pick up a blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with the Sigma E25 brush, and this is just like a sample brush. Go in to the Naked 3 palette again and pick up this color right here, which is called Black Heart. And like, I'm just using a little bit. I'm packing it on and then, you know, just shaking it off so that all the excess comes off. And then what I'm gonna do is just literally place it. Like, I'm not blending or anything. I'm just placing it. And the reason I want to do this on a fluffy brush is because then that way it'll help blend it out without me having to do that much work. So I'm literally just going on the outer 1/3 of my eyelid. I'm just pressing that on. I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip the brush over, and I'm just going to start blending out that color. And you want to make sure that you're concentrating this on the outer 1/3 of your eyelid. You don't want to bring it into your eyelid. As you can see over here, this is all clear. I haven't put any shadow on it. So you want to keep it that way, and you just want to blend out the edges of the black where you put it. Now to help the blending process, I'm going to go into this color right here, which is the color Dark Side. And it's like a really dark purple kind of grayish color. I'm going to pick it up on that same brush just a little bit. And I'm going to take this color into the crease of my eyelid. I'm going to go into the first brush that we use, this Big Fat Blending Brush. And I'm just going to kind of blend everything out with no product. I'm also going to pick up the color Strange, which is this highlight color in the palette. I'm going to use that, place it on the highest point of your brow bone, and then I'm going to blend everything down. This is going to lighten up the look, and it's also going to really give you a nice lift in your brow. Yeah, a nice lift in your brow. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in on a shadow brush, and this is just a MAC shadow brush, like I think it was a sample of something. And I'm going to go into this beautiful, beautiful color, and this one is called Liar. And it's this one right here that I'm touching. I'm going to load that up on my brush. And this is what you're going to put in the inner tear duct. So as you can see, I put it down here and then on the lid. This is mint brush number 20, and I'm going to go in with this brush with absolutely no product on the brush. So this brush is just plain, nothing's on it, and I'm going to go in and blend out all the edges. I'm using a really, really light hand for this too. I'm not going crazy, and you know, I'm just want to kind of mesh all the colors together where they meet. So now I'm going in with this e.l.f. eye crease brush, and I'm going to pick up the color, what is this, Black Heart again. A really small amount, and I'm going to line the outer 1/3 of my lower lash line. Then in the middle of that, I'm going to mix the colors Mugshot and Dark Side. Smoldering Eye Voluminous Black Eyeliner. I'm then going to go in with my Wet n Wild eyeliner, and this is the liquid eyeliner. We can curl our lashes and apply mascara. I'm going in with my Estee Lauder mascara, and look at the brush on that. I love this brush. It really gets into all of your lashes, even the small ones. This one is perfect for even if you're doing like your bottom lashes because of the type of brush that it has. Okay, so really quickly I'm just going to fill in my brows, and I'm just going to use this part of the actual eyeliner pencil and just kind of comb my brows. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this NYX wax, and it's just like an eyebrow shaper wax, and I'm just going to comb it through my brows in the shape that I want it. Once you're done with that, I'm going to go in with my Sephora Brow Wiz eyebrow pencil, and I'm just going to fill in any areas that are sparse. Remember, when you're filling in your brows, they don't have to look exactly the same. Your brows are supposed to be sisters, they're not supposed to be twins, so don't worry if they're not exactly the same. You just want to have, you know, the general shape, and you just want to kind of fill them in where they're sparse, and then you're good to go. So let's move on to the rest of our face. Excuse my hair, guys. I know it's a hot mess right now. The first thing that we're going to go into is concealer. I'm actually not going to be wearing foundation today. The thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear, and I'm in the color NW40. And actually this is the exact color of my skin. It's not so much a concealer color. Usually you would go like maybe like 1 or 2 shades lighter in your concealer color, but mine is my exact color. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. High Definition Setting Powder, and all I'm going to do is just really set my concealer with this powder. I actually really like this powder. I think it's a great powder to use for setting underneath. I just hate that it's like really messy, you know, because it's like in this tube and then it's like powder's flying everywhere. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Benefit Erase Paste. I'm up on my foundation brush, which is the Mint Brush number 10. And I'm just going to place it right underneath my under eyes. Don't I look tribal? Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of place it in that area, and then I'll blend it out. You don't really need a lot with this product. As you can see, it blends really well. And the only reason I'm doing this is because my concealer shade wasn't, you know, like a highlighting shade. If I had one that was already like a few shades lighter than my skin, I wouldn't need to do this step. It's just because of the color of my concealer. And if you wanted to leave this step out, totally go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go in with my damp beauty blender now. I'm just gonna switch over to that so that I can blend a bit faster. Okay, so now that we're done blending, I'm going to go into another concealer, but I'm not going to be using this as a concealer. I'm going to be using this as a contour, and this is the Makeup Forever Full Cover Extreme Camouflage Cream Waterproof Concealer. So as you can see, it's a lot darker than my skin. The reason I got this is because I wanted to put a cream contour on my face. I feel like cream anything lasts so much longer, so that's why I love using cream contours. Put some of the... You don't need a lot, you really don't. Actually, even that is too much, that little dot right there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go from the top of my ear down. That's where you want your natural contour to be. And you can even suck in your cheeks. That helps me a bit, sucking in my cheeks. So what I'm going to do is once that's blended out, I'm going to go over that, and I'm going to take my Mint brush number 46 and my Laguna bronzer by NARS. And I'm just going to go over it to kind of give it a little more definition and set that in place. And then I'm going to just take a thinner brush just to contour my nose a bit. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Professional Blending Eye Brush and just kind of go down my nose a bit. Okay, now for some highlight. So I'm going to go in with my NARS palette again and with my e.l.f. Professional Fan Brush and pick up the color, the highlight color that I just showed you. And that's just going to go on the tops of my cheekbones. It's also going to go down the bridge of my nose. And just underneath my chin. Okay, so in that same palette, I'm going to pick up this hot pink color right here. I think this one is called Angelica. I'm not sure, to be 100% honest, but I do believe it's called Angelica. I'm going to pick it up on my Duo Fiber F50 brush from Sigma, and I'm just going to add blush to my cheeks. This one is Fame Game. That's what it looks like. I'm just going to put that on my lips. Now I'm going in with the Sephora number 2 lipstick, and I actually used the matching lip gloss in another video, I think the Blue Mermaid Eye video, so these two are exactly the same color. I'm going to take that and go over this pink because it's way too nude for this look for me. And then to top it off, I'm just going to go in with number 2 lip gloss by Sephora. I believe the color is like Cinnamon Crush or something. It's one of those, it's something like that. It's like Cinnamon Crush or Crushed Cinnamon or something. Okay. This is the completed look. What do you guys think? Let me zoom you in. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you really like it. It was super easy to do. It's just a few eyeshadow colors and then, you know, the rest of your face, and just throw on some lipstick and lip gloss and you're out the door. I love, love, love the Naked 3 palette. I really recommend if you're thinking of getting it. I hope this tutorial kind of, you know, showed you a look you could do with it, and I would definitely do way more with this palette because I think this is my favorite Naked palette of all 3. The colors are beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful palette. So I hope you guys really enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already yet, please subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video very soon, I hope. And don't you ever, 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 ever forget, you are so beautiful. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.